Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a little experimenting this morning with these here lights. One fine gentleman was telling me to, get rid of these, put incandescents in. Well, that's fine, but I don't like that look. I'm going to come up with another solution for this. Anyway, what we want to do, take this trusty spectrum analyzer of mine and we'll set it up somewhere where I can measure. And I want to see what the field. Fire that beast up. Let's see, I need this right here. Can't never have enough adapters in your shop, can you? So let me set the start frequency for what, 10 hertz to what? 10. Okay, I do that. There we go. Alright, let's get some kind of a probe. Bring you right back. Okay. Just doing some near field probe measurements. I'm holding, let's see if I can get you loose here. Just a second. Basically what I've done is I'm just taking my little short jumper cable, my test cable, put a little loop on it there and holding it up next to the light. Okay? So, redo my loop. This went crazy on me. Now things never work out for you. You're trying to get rid of a bomb. There we go. Batman 1966. Trying to get rid of a bomb. Y'all remember that? Not? Anyway, here we go. Alright, near field probe. This is around the bulb of the fluorescent light. So what I want to do is do a max hole. Alright, now I need to find, work my line, display line. Marker, let's do marker. Let's do, I want to do marker. So right there is about minus 48 dBm. At 460 megahertz kilocycles. This is about minus 71 at 5 megahertz. Then it comes up here about minus 62 at about 8 megahertz. So let's turn off the clear right, the max hold. Going against the front fluorescent light. button really busy. See if I can get that max hold. Well, that's really tough, isn't it? Use a marker again. That's about 2.5 megahertz. It's about minus 47 dBm. Here's 460 kilocycles. It's about minus 41 dBm. This is just holding it up in the air. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to hook this to something. I'm trying to hold this thing up in the air. So I can get around. Bear with me. Well, I said, nothing ever wants to work when you want it to work. There. Alright, I want to turn the lights off. Forward light. I turned one of them off. Now look at that response. Turn that light back on. Turn this light off. So just the front fluorescent light. Whoop, wrong light. Well, that's an odd phenomenon. What changed? Y'all saw it? What changed? Oh, I see what changed. Fell off. Well, I hate it when crap does that. All right, here we go. One more time. Let me turn this around where I can see. All right, here goes the bench light, which is, and then the other two lights. Now, as you can see, my marker is down in about the minus 88, 89, minus 90 region. Pretty much flat. I'll turn on the bench light. Look at all that hash. Look at this right here. That's a whole slew of stuff right there. You see that right there? Let's see where that's at. About 1 megahertz. So I'm going to go start frequency at 10 kilohertz to 2 megahertz. Oh, I did that wrong. Don't know what I'm doing. 10 kilohertz to shoot. Okay. 100 kilohertz. The image frequencies now. So I need to go back to one more marker. I need to go from about 100 kilohertz to about 2 megahertz. Let me do this right. 100 kilohertz, stop frequency, 2 megahertz. There we go. Now they're messing around with it. That's what we got. Let's turn the light back off. Look at that. That's why my AM don't work, right there. Do max hold. Wow. Yep. So let's do marker. Look at all them harmonics. That's at 129 kilohertz, minus 46 dBm. 174. 216. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. Do a frequency span. Increase my frequency span a little bit. Do center frequency. Yeah, this seems to be the most right here. And this other could be harmonics of this right here. I'm going to go with these guys. I think this is just sub-harmonics of this right here. So let me do my frequency span. Up a little bit. Center frequency. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Now, the question is this coming from the bulbs or is this coming from the wiring? That's the next question. But next, let's just see if we can pick that up on the oscilloscope. We'll turn on the Textronics. I've got a Syncor here, SC61, that I've went through and did some repair on and calibration and stuff. I have no use for it. Works perfectly fine. Anybody who wants it, make you a good deal. Just in case you don't believe me. Watch it blow up. Oh, trigger sweep. Oh, whatever. Channel A, channel A. There we go. Anyway, it works fine. Alright, let's see what I can pick up on the same setup. Look at there. Let's see. Let's clear display. That's what I'm picking up, the probe in the same place as the spectrum analyzer. Sorry about that. Trying to get some work done here at home. Anyway, there's what it looks like. So let's do some stuff on this right here. Let's bring up cursors. We want to figure out what the frequency is of this bad boy. So let's see. .44 kilohertz. Look at there. Yeah, it's switch mode, all right. Well, I'll be dang. Yeah. 44 kilohertz. Wow. That's amazing. That's representative of switch mode noise. Wow. Yeah. Well, we got that data. Let's turn it off and let's make sure that it goes away. Yep, turn that light off. Goes away. I wonder if I can find some high voltage caps. Maybe put some caps across those bulbs, see what happens. Don't know. Might blow up. Don't know. I want to try it. If I have something to try it with. Need like a 0.001 at 1,000 volts. Anyway, there you go. I'll be right back. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open these lights up, and I'm going to install some of these ferrite cores in there around the leads going to the bulbs and stuff, and let's see what happens. I'm going to try to recreate that, see if I made any difference. So I'll bring you back. Alright, I don't know how much you can see, but I got the light turned off. Take the bulbs out. Wish I had some more Wagos. I think I'm going to put this right here, the leads here. I'll cut that Wago wire going into it. I got enough space in there to do that. Yeah, I need to pull that out. Strip it back a little bit. Alright. Let's see. Quite have enough to do this. Many turns as I want. But a little. Not as much as I wanted. Red and blue. I'm going to do that red right here. Let me get me a pair of diagonal cutters. I got tons of these ferrites. Put that there. This is what they look like. They're 1/2 inch inside diameter. I use that on RG213 and LMR 400 when I'm building the antennas and stuff as insulators. They make great not insulators, but they make great chokes for getting your line balanced. Of HF antennas, whatnot. I believe I said the word whatnot. These are conductive, believe it or not. Need to make sure they don't get too close. Alright, there's one. Take this one off. rains a lot around here nowadays. Where was I? Oh yeah, putting these dudes in. That's what these things are for. I'm eager to see if even one helped. Lord mercy, I ain't got a million of them. Probably done this in common mode style. Might do that. I got enough of these things to go around. Forgot what we got these from. We got these cores when I worked at the hospital I used to work at. That a double. I might got something wrong with my language just then. Okay. A double, whatever. I'm kind of eager to see what happens. I'm thinking about putting the cover back on this, put the bulbs in, and see if it made a difference. I'd also kind of like to see if it makes a difference by pulling the bulbs out. Alright, where'd it go? Let's see. Got a blue one. There we go. Alright. Hopefully I can get all that crap back in there. Got a yellow. One yellow. This ought to be easy. Find out. Oh, I almost poked myself in the eye. I had to go to the ER again. Alright, put one in here. Got the broom in here. I didn't like to have a few more turns than the other one. I think that'll work. Eager to see what'll happen. I think needs some capacitors in there somewhere. Really need to put some on that AC input. I'll do without that for the moment. See if I can persuade all this gas to go back in there. Really eager to see what happens. Wow, can't believe I got it back in there without exploding. Alright, let's get my test set up back like I had it. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Didn't really make a difference there, did it? That's special. Yeah, it didn't make a difference much, did it? See what the spectrum analyzer says. Frequency 1 kilohertz, stop frequency 2 megahertz. Alright. No, didn't make much of a difference, did it? Wow. Kind of disappointed. That's kind of disappointing. It really is. Let's see. Let's see if the other side is emanating as much interference that I've got the bulbs unhooked. Emanating a little bit, but no, it's all coming out of that light. That sucks. Really hoping that would have made a difference. I'm disappointed. Huh. Well, crap. All I got to say. You think about that. Well, hello there. Okay. Second day. Went and bought, went to the parts house, Stuart Irby, my favorite place, and bought me some of these. Let's see, some Sylvanias, model LED, 120 to 277 volts, 149 milliamps, 17 watt, 5,000 K, which is daylight. So I'm going to put these in just to see what happens. I realize that LEDs do make noise, but I don't think they're going to make the same noise that these things are making. So it's an experiment. You know, if it doesn't work out, at least I've got some good solid lights that I ain't got to worry about. So let me get my stuff set up and we'll change it out and see how it does. Oh yeah, and by the way, my plan is to do this one, disconnect this one, and do this one first, see how it does, and go from there. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get my setup again. I'm going to make another reference measurement. Well, we know what it did yesterday, so we'll just remember that. So anyway, let me get everything set up and we'll try again. Oh, and I guess one other thing we can do, just thought about it. I thought about it last night. Let's just see. I've got this, this is what I should have done yesterday. Got my little Radio Shack DX350. Really cool little radio. So let's see. Let me get it tuned in. What have I got it on? Get on AM band. Let's activate it. I find it kind of interesting that the one that seems to be the loudest is the one I put the ferrite cores in yesterday. Alright, well, it's all experimenting. If this don't work, I'll do something else. But anyway, let me get everything set up and I'll bring you back. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm kind of got my GoPro, which has 21% battery. Don't know how long that lasts, but anyway, just got you set up there. So let's change this light out. Already got it turned off. First thing we're going to do is remove the bulbs, which is kind of a no-brainer, right? Him out of the way. Pull the retaining clip off the hood of this sucker. Down. Sure that thing So I don't quite know how these things work. I think I do. It's 110 volts. You know, it can only work one way. So. Clip the old ballast out. Get it out of the way. Well, that's an accident waiting to happen, and the bulb's directly underneath. Feel a little bit better today, but my nose is just really, really green, and I feel like I have a sinus infection. So let me answer the landline. Sorry about that. Trying to get some insurance stuff straightened out, and insurance people are crazy anyway. Alright, I gotta take this ballast out, and that's a 1/4 inch. Thought it was gonna be something different. Let's just use this 1/4 inch right here. I'm gonna have a mess up yet, ain't I? Alright, that out of the way. Alright. This is the ballast that was in there. I replaced the other ballast that came with the lights with this Osram Quictronic Professional Series, and that didn't really make any difference at all. So, alright, so now I need to figure out how to wire this stuff up. So let me look into that, because I've never done these before. I don't know exactly how they're supposed to be wired. I have an idea, but I don't know, so I'll bring you back. Alright, so people that don't know, just like me, this is what I had right here, and this is what I have now. In other words, I'm taking all this out, and I'm going to wire it to these guys here. So your AC line voltage comes in here, and basically it goes to the tabs, to just one side of the bulb. The other ends just float free. So, which means, let's get over here a little bit. We'll leave that in. We'll just roll that up out of the way. Apparently it goes nowhere. So we have a red and a blue. Huh. I just realized something I did wrong. I'll bring you back. Alright, what I've got here is I've got a red, a blue, and a blue. And there's only one red wire going to this connector. There's only one connection. And then this one is the same way, this one's the same way, and this one's the same way with the blue. So to make this work, I've got to add a wire to the other side of this, and the other side of this, and this. Okay, so I got to do that. In other words, it's going to have 120, 120, 120, 120. So I've got to take these out, add a wire to them. In other words, and then I can, that will be the one will be hot and the other one will be neutral. I think that'll work. So now that I got that figured out, let me get all that done. Showing the frame right. Anyway, on this particular light that I have, you notice there's only one wire going in it. What I found was, is this right here. Get that out of the way. This is the other lead right here that goes to the other contact. We have to have both of these contacts. And first time I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to go back and get some more connectors, or I mean sockets. But that's not the case. Now you see right here, you simply take the case, open it very gently. There's two little pry bar tabs right there. Just very gently open that, and then you run it, turn it over, and just kind of manhandle it just a tad. Alright, what you'll find, you'll need a Dremel, but you look right here, there's the other connection. But right there, here, let's pull this out. This is the other connection right here that y'all have to have. But what it is, it's bypassed. I mean, this is joined to this, and I'll have to show you if I can get it out. Nope, it fell out. Anyway, a little shorten tab right here. You got to pull that out too. Otherwise, if you don't pull that out, it's going to go boom. Alright, next thing you need to do, because that doesn't have any holes in it, take your Dremel. Try not to drill a hole through your finger. Drill you two little small holes. There. Now all you simply do is put this back together and then snap this back in. Voila. Now you just take your blue wire, put in this side, and I'm going to daisy chain this one to the one beside it, and this will be ready to go. Alright, now that I got it modified, that's how it's going to be right there. 120 right here. Feeds each socket independently from a common lead. I'm going to do that again for the other side, these two guys right here, and put it back together, and should be working here in no time. Alright guys, now that I got everything together, this, and this is all tied to 120. 120 on each side. Hang on, what's that? Anyway, these are the active connections here. The ends are not connected to anything, which according to the schematic, that's how it should be. So I just kind of twisted the pairs here and ran through a ferrite bead, went through a couple of Wagos, put me a little coil in there, a couple more Wagos because it wasn't long enough, put me another ferrite right there. So I'm getting ready to button it up, and we'll fire this thing up and see how it does. Right back. Hey, I have finally completed these LED bulb replacements. However, the internet led me astray on how you wire these things up, because I've never wired one of these direct line of LED bulbs in. Didn't know. Wired the whole damn thing up wrong. Yep. So, rip it all back out and do it again. But I believe it works. So anyway, let me show you what I got. The same test setup, where is it right there, that we had the other day. We started this so-called video. So scope's already set up in the same way it was. Ready to test that. Got the spectrum analyzer set where we need it. 100 kilohertz start and 2 megahertz stop. And we're ready to roll. Here we go. Well, no detected RF there. Just a tiny bit maybe. A little bit. Nothing like that other. Let's see what the old spectrum analyzer has to say about all this. Of course, that's curled up in the wrong direction. Here we go. The same setup we had yesterday. Look at there. Okay. Alright. I had to go pick up lunch for my youngins. Anyway, the new light's on. It's LEDs. A little brighter than these guys, I think. Anyway, that's what the near field probe is showing. That's a lot different than it was yesterday. This is 100 kilohertz and this is up to 200. And the noise floor, relatively flat. Now this is what it looked like yesterday. Right there. Let me turn these other lights off. Boom. That's a lot better. Now the proof is in the pudding, so let's turn this noisy sucker off. Let's turn this noisy sucker off. Let's get this radio here.
Doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this time.
Sorry about that loudly.
Absolutely.
What a freaking difference. See if I pick up 1680. Never been able to pick up 1680 in this building. That is awesome, y'all. That is LED T8s, line-driven or direct-to-line LED replacement fluorescent bulbs. That made that much difference. So, because I don't need all my lights on in the shop to do tuning and stuff like that, I'm just going to leave those lights alone, because that was about $60. Of course, there were 4 bulbs at $8 a piece, but I had to buy some Wagos too. These guys here. I didn't remember if I had any or not, but that's what I use to do fluorescent lights and stuff. Anyway, I finally got rid of my noise using LED, 120 volt LED 4-foot T8 LED bulbs. Anyway, hopefully that will settle some myths. It's a hell of a lot better than electronic ballast than those fluorescent bulbs. Here, let's see what happens when we turn the other lights on.
Shot wound. The victim was then transported to a nearby trauma center, and according to the victim is now in stable condition. Deputies are urging anyone with information to call the Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. A recent report shows middle-class American families are the hardest hit by this year's unprecedented inflation. A study by the Congressional Budget Office says middle-income households have lost.
GoPro making some of that noise.
I can't bother my drive out here tonight if our girls in their car.
Tiny bit of interference. Nothing like that.
There's going to be some discomfort in it. And it's going to be what you thought it would be. Hallelujah. Where is that? It's like the merry-go-round. You know, I remember when I was a kid, they put on that thing and you had to get off at a certain time after you get going a certain speed.
I'd say this was a success.
quick.
No intent, you know that, don't you? And he wants to take as many with him as he can. When he was kicked out, he didn't leave by himself.
Yeah, real about his information. The email about how. Stuck at 141 Camp Drive duty. Yes, that's right.
The FBI is the federal government, and the federal government cannot do that. They cannot instruct a private company to censor the views and the news and...
Well, anyway, that's it for this video. I'm pleased with my results. I didn't know how it was going to respond, but I knew it either had to be better, or it was either better or worse or the same. One of three outcomes. Turns out it's a lot better. So, great. At least that's one problem I got fixed. And like I say, I'm not going to worry about these other ones right now. When I'm tuning or working on one, I can just leave these lights on, turn these other ones off, and I'll be fine. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, or leave me some comments. Friendly. Of course, you know, you want to get belligerent, well, I'll meet you outside. Anyway, you guys have a great New Year. Bye.